In a world of curated truth, what if our history is not lost, but stolen? Today we perform a definitive 12-minute deep dive into Jim Mars's final investigative survey, Our Occulted History. We'll explore the evidence that has been hidden from our sight for millennia. Jim Mars asks a terrifying question. Do the global elite conceal the truth about ancient aliens and our true human origins? This isn't just a book review, it's a survey of documented scientific and historical records that will fundamentally change your worldview. To Mars, occulted means hidden or concealed. Like a celestial body masking another in an eclipse, our true history has been deliberately obscured from our sight to maintain a specific societal narrative. Mars was a New York Times best-selling journalist of unparalleled grit. Known for his relentless pursuit of truths hidden in the shadows of power, he investigated everything from the JFK assassination to the most secretive of societies. His final survey, Our Occulted History, is a massive collection of texts and sources. It challenges the conventional narrative of human progress, suggesting that our timeline has been manipulated to keep us in a state of dependency. Mars was an investigative journalist of unparalleled grit, known for his relentless pursuit of truths hidden in the shadows of power, from the JFK assassination to secret societies. To Mars, occulted means hidden or concealed. Like a celestial body masking another, our history has been obscured from our sight to maintain a specific societal narrative. Mars critiques Darwinism, pointing to anomalies in human DNA that suggest a sudden, inserted set of genes eons ago. He presents the panspermia theory, where life is seeded from space by design. He discusses the alleged suppression of information by the Smithsonian, claiming that out-of-place artifacts and giant remains that challenge the official timeline are routinely hidden away from public view. Mars highlights the role of agencies like the CIA and wealthy elites in shaping our collective narrative, controlling scientific funding to suppress our possible true cosmic origins. Part 1 establishes that our history is not just unknown, it is a lie that has been agreed upon by those who benefit from our collective ignorance. Part 3 uncovers the modern mechanism of control, how powerful groups manage information through media and education to maintain their power over the masses. He points to influential families like the Rothschilds and Rockefellers as key players. Their power is not just financial, it is a millennia-long agenda rooted in their perceived ancient right to rule. Through institutions like the Federal Reserve, they control the world's money. As Nathan Rothschild reportedly said, "Permit me to issue and control the money of a nation, and I care not who makes its laws." Operating through organizations like the Council on Foreign Relations and the Bilderberg Group, these faceless elites orchestrate global events and dictate the direction of human progress from behind closed doors. The Trilateral Commission and other secret societies ensure that the New World Order agenda is implemented globally, managing trade and policy to benefit the select few at the top of the pyramid. Their meetings are shrouded in ritual and absolute secrecy. By controlling mystery schools and hidden knowledge, they maintain a monopoly over the information that could truly liberate humanity. Mars highlights a corporate coup. In modern America, corporations have gained control over the state, reversing the historical trend where the state once controlled the corporations. Profit is now the only law. He quotes Chris Hedges, "The only word these corporations know is more. They are disemboweling every last social service program because they want that money themselves. Let the poor go hungry." Mars cites Jefferson. "A series of oppressions begun at a distinguished period too plainly proves a deliberate, systematic plan of reducing us to slavery." This is the blueprint of the global elite's control. As Mars stated, "Our opinions are manufactured for us. Through mass media and a standardized education system, we are conditioned to accept the version of reality that keeps those in power secure. We are living in an electronic concentration camp. Through a series of imperceptible steps, we have allowed a system to emerge that knows our most intimate details and treats us accordingly. The media acts as a barrier, filtering reality and reinforcing narratives that keep the public mentally and emotionally imprisoned. It is a tool of mass hypnosis designed to prevent a global awakening. This digital grid is designed to monitor every transaction, communication, and movement. It is the final stage of a control system that has its roots in the ancient past of our species. To the global elite, fear and ignorance are the most effective tools. As Jim Mars warned, they are used to prevent a global awakening and the reclamation of our true human potential. We must wake up. Part 4 brings us to the present day, exploring the ongoing presence of those who have shaped our past. Mars connects historical anomalies to modern UFO phenomena. suggesting an unbroken chain of influence. He cites reports of Roman flying shields hovering over the Colosseum. These ancient sightings align perfectly with modern reports of unidentified aerial phenomena, suggesting the visitors have always been here. In 1897, mysterious airships were reported across the United States. These were not primitive balloons, but advanced crafts with glowing portholes, indicating a continuous non-human presence before the flight age. The 1947 Roswell crash was a watershed moment. Mars argues that the recovery of extraterrestrial technology accelerated our own development, while the truth was buried under the mask of national security. Modern encounters with grey extraterrestrials share chilling similarities with ancient descriptions of non-human beings. These entities appear to be observers or perhaps the active custodians of our planetary prison. High-level cover-ups, from the JFK assassination to 9/11, are part of a broader pattern. A shadowy hand directs world leaders, ensuring that the truth about our place in the universe remains occulted. Mars explores the radical theory that world leaders may be reptilian-human hybrids. These ancient bloodlines have maintained control since the dawn of civilization, shaping society to serve their hidden agendas. He echoes Charles Fort's chilling declaration, "I think we're property." In the eyes of the elite, ordinary citizens are nothing more than commodities to be used and discarded by corporate systems of power. Are we a slave race? A possession for an extraterrestrial civilization? As William Bramley suggested, we may be languishing on an isolated planet kept in a state of conflict to maintain our dominion. Our wars and societal conflicts are often manufactured by these custodians to keep us divided, spiritually decayed, and easily managed within the confines of our global electronic prison. Lovecraft warned, "The most merciful thing in the world is the inability of the human mind to correlate all its contents." Correlating this hidden truth could lead to madness or a new dark age. To stand on the sidelines and say, "I am innocent," is to bear the mark of Cain. To be silent in the face of this systemic plan of enslavement is to be complicit in its radical evil. The duty to act is paramount. We must reach out and help the weak, the oppressed, and the suffering. To be a passive enabler in times like these is to be a criminal against humanity. But there is hope. The internet is breaking the elite's monopoly on truth. Independent research is allowing us to peek behind the curtain of occulted history and reclaim our lost potential as a species. Challenging conventional beliefs is the only path for human progress. We must reevaluate our past to understand our future liberation. The Great Awakening has begun in the iris of human consciousness. A single person holding a light in a dark chamber can illuminate ancient hidden truths. Reclaiming our stolen history is an act of defiance against those who would keep us in the dark. It is up to us to break the chains of concealment. By shedding the layers of digital code and historical lies, we can finally reclaim our true heritage as children of the stars. Jim Mars left us a map to the truth. It is up to us to follow it, reclaim our history, and build a future free from elite concealment. Join the Great Awakening. Reclaim your future. Reclaim your soul. Thank you for joining this 12-minute deep dive. The truth is out there, waiting to be uncovered. Stay curious and never stop questioning the official narrative. Knowledge is the key to our liberation.